in tights fighting for our rights. Wonder Woman, all the world is waiting for you. Okay, hi. It's been a while since I've updated, so I'm just going to put up an update on my vlog. One trimester has ended, another one has begun, and I thought I better throw up an update. Throw up, give it. Anyway, so last trimester was brought to you by the letter B. No dean's list for me. I'm a poet. I was a little bummed out about that, but I will rest easy knowing I left everything on the mat that I could. I tried my hardest. I gave it all I had. And if I may switch from Wonder Woman to Whiny Woman for a moment, I felt like there was some grading that was a little funky. I had some of the grading seemed to be more about legal writing formatting as opposed to the substance, but maybe I'm just interpreting that by how the graders' feedback was, but whatever. I felt like on the brief and on one of my final exams, there were the only comments I got were about writing formatting on things that I'd never been taught how to write. So, whatever. It's over, it's done, I survived, and I learned a lot. So I really, really love the moot court. I really love the oral argument and the brief writing. I love the research. So, you know, I'm grateful for the whole experience. But being the type A personality I am, I really wanted a higher grade. So there you go. Moving on. This trimester, I have legal research and writing, so I'm totally psyched about that. I love research. I love it. So I love ferreting out information and finding it and just sitting and running around in the internet and researching. I think that's just one of the funnest things to do ever. So, so I'm really excited. I love playing with words. I love writing. So this is right up my alley. I'm looking forward to it. And we have a new professor this trimester that I've never had before for evidence. And I'm totally psyched about that. We're learning new stuff. Evidence is a little bit more of the specific rules. And I like it because it's a little more strategy. So you're getting a little more into the mind game of being a lawyer. So that's kind of cool. I'm very excited about that. I will switch back to Whiny Woman for a moment and say that the one drag about our evidence class is that we have folks in there who've already taken evidence before. So again, Whiny Woman, get some cheese and crackers because here comes the wine. So after the baby bar, which some of you know, after the baby bar, I had family law. And we had basically a 7-week intensive course of family law. And we were all fried, exhausted. And I remember many times, you know, I can't do this, I'm quitting, because I was just so out of it. Well, the classes before us, after their baby bar, they took evidence. And so they had a 6 or 7 week intensive course of evidence. Family law you don't need for the bar exam, evidence you do. So they really felt like they didn't get the meat because it was just too much. So they've allowed them all to take evidence with us. Okay, does anybody else see a problem with that? They've all had the information before. They've all been introduced to the information before. I get that they were fried. I remember how fried I was. I get that they didn't absorb it as deeply as they wanted to, but they still have been introduced to it and have hashed it around and taken exams on it and have seen what exams look like and multiple choice questions. And those people anonymously will be graded against us who have not had evidence before. And even worse, some of us who don't even work in the legal field and have never played with these rules before. So whatever. I hope you enjoyed your cheese and crackers. Wine is over. I get it. You know, they feel like they didn't absorb it. They need it again. Whatever. I'm just going to have to work extra hard and try to keep up. But I feel like there's still an unlevel playing field here. Okay, moving on. The rest of the trimester I'm really psyched about. I'm excited to learn what I'm learning. I like both my professors. My legal research and writing professor is so creative and innovative. She's the one who came up with the moot court. So I'm sure she'll make it interesting and exciting. I'd love to see her walk us through stuff a little more in baby steps, but she has a lot of people in the class who work in the legal field. So they don't want to be walked through stuff like baby steps. Oh well. We'll see how it goes, but I'm excited and I'm looking forward to the trimester. However, this trimester is summer. This is the first time ever in the history of my autistic child where we have not had a summer program. Suck. So, anybody who knows anybody on the autistic spectrum, they do not do well with idle time. My son is no exception. So he has an exceptionally long summer this time as well. So I'm kind of bummed about it, frankly. I'm scrambling to try and find things to do for his summer. He's never had a full summer off. So I am trying to rent him out. As soon as he turns 15, I'm going to try and find him work. Something, anything to keep him busy. I tried to get him onto a football team, and that's not working out. Anything. Can you hear the desperation in my voice? This child does not do well with transition, so we've already got some neurological storms going on, some violence and frustration and anxiety as he knows the year's wrapping up and summer is coming and his schedule's going to change and he's not cool with that. So that will be interesting. Summer will be interesting. This will be an interesting summer. My daughter's fine. She's got plans. She's going to go to my mom's for a while. She's got a dance recital. I was thinking about putting her in some basketball camps or something like that. I don't know. Trying to find ways to fill the summer without taking away from my schedule and what I already need to balance out. So, if anybody wants to rent a 15-year-old teenage boy, he will be 15 soon. He is usable for hard labor. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I'll find something for him, I hope. If not, we'll survive by the hair on my chinny chin chin. So I also wanted to update the kids. We kind of went off the vegan thing for a while, which was good. As we got into finals and stuff, I do normally do like 10 to 12 hours on Sundays cooking and preparing for the week. And I just didn't have that time to donate or dedicate to our meal plan. So we kind of went into more of a vegetarian status, and I allowed them to eat cheese and dairy, which we really felt the effects. We really, all of us, every single one of us, and the kids begged me to go back vegan and go back plant-based. So we have gone back vegan and plant-based. We've been on it for a week again, and what a difference. We all feel clear-headed. My energy's up. I don't get that groggy, tired feeling. It's amazing when you switch, when you go from one to the other, how different you feel. And, it's not so subtle anymore. I think at first it was subtle because I wasn't used to it, but now I really can feel the difference. So I'm glad to be back vegan again. It will be interesting to see how that goes forward. I told the kids I would agree to do it if they would not be a force of resistance. We're having this again. Yeah, sometimes, I just need to cook the same meals over and over because that's what I know how to do and I can throw it in the crock pot. So we'll see how it goes. I will keep you updated on that. But I'm really enjoying the way it feels. I just hate cooking. God, I hate cooking. So, but I like all the benefits from it. I really wish I could hire a mom, someone to be our mom who could come and do my laundry and cook us meals and just come up and go, "Oh, honey, you're so stressed. Would you like a cup of tea?" Yeah. So, anyway, not going to happen. I wish all my fellow moms out there happy Mother's Day, and just wanted to give a quick update. Thus is the life. I also want to say thank you to my family and friends who support me. It does take a village. As a single parent and with kids with special intensities, I have really felt my village supporting me lately, and I am so appreciative. And people cheer me on here. and keep me motivated for law school. And sometimes y'all just remind me why I'm here, because there's times where I go, what am I doing? So I am so grateful for all of you and all of your support. And that's it. I will catch you on the flip side. We're going to go out with some more Wonder Woman, because that's just the coolest song, and the 70s were awesome, and I just think we need to go out that way. Bye. Seriously.
Now the world is ready for you and the wonders you can do. Make a home with love, stop the war with love.